Yeah, check 1 2, check 1 2. Is this mic on? Is this mic on? Hey, listen, man. It's the one and only trendsetter DJ Sense, and you're listening to CockTales. Dirty discussions with Kiki and Medina Monroe. Yeah.
Today's cocktail is called a Naughty Nog Latte Martini. I just like you gotta say it like that, a Naughty Nog. The ingredients you need to make a Naughty Nog is 1.5 ounces of vanilla vodka. Oh, I ain't tasted this one yet. 2 ounces of almond nog, if you're trying to be healthy, or a little eggnog. 1.5 ounces of cold brew espresso. 0.5 ounces of simple syrup, optional if you like it sweeter. Did we use it?
I use a little bit, not just like probably 0.5 for both of us.
A dash of cinnamon and some ice, y'all. So here's how you're gonna make a Naughty Nog. You're gonna add everything to a shaker filled with ice. Shake hard until it's frothy and chilled. Strain into a martini glass. Top with just a sprinkle of cinnamon or nutmeg and enjoy. Now let me taste this because I ain't tasted this, and it looks like chocolate milk.
It does. Looks like chocolate milk with cinnamon. To me, it tastes like an eggnog latte. Tell me what you think.
I got a big ounce of cinnamon stuck in my lip
Yeah,
gloss.
as I'm looking at your cup, I see all the cinnamon is on that side that you sip from. I did the same thing. It's all in my lip gloss.
This tastes like Christmas. It tastes like Mariah Carey's On, and you're decorating the tree. The bulb dropped and it rolled, and Morris Chestnut picked it up, and you're like,
"Ooh, Morris Chestnut.
Is that my man?" He's like, "No," but he hands you a glass of eggnog, and you have the fireplace going. This is very good. I love the holidays.
Sometimes I do, but I love the holiday beveraginos and the sweet treats and all of the meals. This is just the time where you've got to be careful, because you could quickly enter the Big Back Olympics. So sometimes it's good to just like look at people making food and not eat it. But Thanksgiving is my fave. And then Christmas, I mean, we kind of do it all over again. My family has done, when we used to all get together, we would try to do something different. Pick a theme for the dinner for Christmas so that we're not eating turkey and shit again.
We always say we're going to do that. Never do it. It ends up being
Really?
like, I want turkey and macaroni and cheese and gravy. Mom, are you going to make the potato salad? And then my dad will be like, let's do a healthy mac and cheese with no dairy. And then Mecca is always the manager of the family. She'll be like, I'll kind of just roll with it. You can tell me what to do, and I'll just be like secretly like sad. Like, okay, I didn't want almond macaroni and cheese. And Mecca will be like, no, Dad, we're not doing that.
And
we're going to have macaroni and cheese the way that it is. And if you don't want any, well,
you make your own.
We get this once a year and we're eating it. And then my dad will be like, okay. And then we have the normal meal.
Family dynamics are so funny. I don't know what I'm doing still. I got a text message about it. A few text messages I just saw. That's what I was doing when you were checking your socials. But I am excited for holiday season. I just like it. I like watching cheesy movies every now and again. Like if you're a Lifetime movie girl, this is your time, because it doesn't even have to be just Lifetime to get the cheesy movies.
Hallmark is a good one. Speaking of Lifetime movies, I just want to say this really quick. Kiki, I went to another premiere of a movie called Friends and Lovers, which was also a book back in the day.
Okay.
And they made it into a movie, and there was part 1 and part 2. At first, I wasn't sure what it was going to be like. It has Notori from 3LW. Notori Naughton is in it. She's the star. And there's another actor. I don't know everybody's names, but this actress that y'all know. Y'all, this movie it's a Lifetime movie.
What's it about?
It's about lovers and friends, and it shows the dynamics in dating right now in today's real state, when we're logging onto the internet and seeing all the women be like, I'm not dating no more. I'm healing, and I don't want to do this, and I don't want to do this, and the men being like, I want to be a girl. Like it's just like all this stuff. And so it also portrays it in a way where I saw myself on that screen, and I saw that it's about how everyone really is just scared. When you get down to the nitty gritty and the root of it all, now there are some people that we can navigate that and be honest and see it. And then there's some people who are just going to keep moving through life scared and act like that's not what it is. And they show all the versions of that in the dating world. But at the end of the day, everyone has been hurt and is trying their hardest not to be hurt again. But in reality, in the game of love and dating, it is inevitable.
Yeah.
It was actually really good. It had all the things you need: funny, love, fine black men.
That's my favorite part.
Mine too.
You could have just said that and I'll watch it.
Right? I just want
watch
to
a
act
movie
so I
on
can be
mute,
kissing on
okay?
men, and it's okay.
Anybody want to put us in a movie?
Can somebody put us in a movie? I promise you, we gonna be
Maybe
good.
we should go to acting class.
Let's go to my brother's. Let's go to Active Freedom. Let's commit to 8 weeks.
That was a strong commitment, very quick of a fleeting thought. Okay,
I'm
wait.
ready. I've been ready for this. We
When
get in
are
the
the
acting class.
classes?
I think you can pick a Monday night or Tuesday night.
Okay. And how long are they?
I think it's a 3-hour. You know them classes be long. They're not in there playing. We got to
This
go in there
feels
and
like
really be
college.
serious.
Well, does he have an option to do Monday and Tuesday for an hour and a half each?
I can ask him if we can get like a mix. He's gonna look at us like, "Stop playing with me." But maybe we
I
can
want
get a
to
little.
do it, but 3 hours is a long time.
Maybe we can get a little. I'm gonna ask him, could he remix something for us? It's like, okay.
Or
like,
does he ever do workshops? Maybe I should just do a workshop first.
His workshops are expensive. Maybe he is my brother. I'm not like that nigga ain't my brother. We busting up in there like we in the class. But no, for real. We're gonna do the class.
No, I really did say that's one of the things that I want to do next year for 2026. I was like, you know what? I want to. Well, I've already started, not acting, but something that I want to do that I think will help me feel like I have a richer life, like richer in the sense of being fulfilled and all that shit. Explore more hobbies and more of my interests. So I have started back doing Spanish classes. I have signed up with a tutor.
Oh.
I haven't started with my tutor yet, but we start week after Thanksgiving we start. But I've been on Duolingo refreshing. And yesterday I was on a streak and I was like, okay, I need to go to bed. But when I kept getting them perfect scores and you hear them chings, I see how people end up being gambling addicts if they're going to the casino because that sound and like the lights and like the ching, ching, ching. That's why I don't like TikTok. And TikTok has got me y'all. And I'm not a poster, but I'm on there and I'm deep in the conspiracy thing. So please send me other stuff so I can get out of this algorithm because the aliens are here. Anyway.
Yeah. I love that. That's
I do want to do. I do want to do acting classes though.
Please.
That is something
We gotta do them. I think let's do them, and I'm gonna do them with you. On my list, one of the things on my goals for next year is I want to be in a play.
Oh.
And I be with the actors.
What kind of character would you like to play? I feel like
I want to have to cry. Whatever it is, I want to have a moment where I'm like
what kind of cry? An ugly cry or an angry
like
cry?
this kind of cry.
Or a happy cry?
How could you do that?
A hurt cry.
Oh, hurt. And it's like, how could you do that?
You know what's funny to me?
Like that, yeah.
I haven't done any acting classes since I was a wee child. But I be helping Jay with his auditions, like taping him when he has these self-tape things, right? So I'll be looking at this script and I'll be battling like, do I say something or do I not? While I'm not an actor or a director or anything, I am a heavy TV consumer. So sometimes I'm like, well, I know that you did all the classes and you do all the things, but maybe you could just like, are you open to suggestions? That's what I always say. Sometimes it's a hard no, but other times it's not. And then it made me think, I want to try this. I just want to see what it's like, because it is very different to like watch somebody and critique people, like what y'all do with us, and it's different when you're in it. And I just kind of want to try it. I don't think that I want to. I would be open to it, I guess, if I find out I'm good at it. But I really want to write and direct and produce the behind the scenes. And so I watched All Her Fault. Did y'all watch it? Many of y'all have been messaging me on Threads and Instagram, and I appreciate it. We've been having all of these conversations. If you haven't watched it, please watch it.
I started it. I'm not done. But like,
how far did you get?
I'm on episode 3.
Okay. I'm not going to say anything because that's very early on, but it's good. And let me tell y'all.
I'm just like, who took Milo? I'm really I'm a little confused.
Think? Who do you think?
I don't know yet because to me, it's like the mom. Okay, I'm leaning towards the dad because it's like, who is the Courtney? Is that her name? Courtney? Who's the redhead girl?
Carrie.
Is he cheating? I can't tell if he's cheating on the mother or not, but I think when cheating pops up and niggas start lying, you cheating. So then I'm like, but then the little Colombian nanny, she being weird, because when stuff like this happens, I always be thinking like, in anything in life, first of all, when something happens and it doesn't add up and there's like a crime that's been committed, I'm already telling everything. Just so y'all know, I don't got nothing to do with this. Okay, so I was at the store that I know this seemed like I'm like, why would you sit on some information that could help somebody get found? That's weird.
You know what I assumed with her? I thought she was illegal.
I see. I didn't even think that because the white people seem rich, and so I was like, they probably went through a company, like a and so like they not trying to get in. So I didn't think that.
I don't think any of them went through a company, but I'm gonna shut up because you haven't finished.
And then her best friend, something seems weird there. I think it's her best friend, the lady with the red hair. I don't know nobody's names.
Wait,
the mom of Milo,
okay.
Her best friend, the one who she's right now I think is her best friend. She's always staying with her, and she's the one who's always kind of like. She was sleeping in her office. The one who's somebody's little sister. What's her name?
Oh, that's not her best friend.
They
Okay, that's
close,
the husband's sister.
Something seems weird with something seems weird with their relationship, and I can't tell what it is, but she's making me mad.
Okay.
She kind of made me feel like how sometimes when you know people and you're like, are you my friend or not? But then you're like, you want to go get drinks? Like that.
Okay. Well, I just want to say, when I was watching the show,
and then the black man is making me nervous. Why you need
Lawrence?
Money? Yeah, Lawrence.
And Lawrence gonna be Lawrence forever.
He gonna be Lawrence forever. They didn't even try to change his hairstyle.
They didn't. Lawrence. I thought that they were all such interesting characters. I was watching it with I was like tuned in, and I binged it over the course of a weekend, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. But I've been watching these shows. Like, I love thrillers, psychological thrillers, suspense, mystery, those types of shows. Those are like my fave. And then it's sci-fi, and then it's the others. But I really like those, and I love when there's plot twist. I love a show with a plot twist that I don't see coming. But because I do really and truly want to write, I've been trying to study how they do things, like how you tell the story using cinematography and the dialogue and the sound and even like warmness, coolness, saturation, all this stuff. I knew what the end was, and I put it on Threads, so don't go look at my Threads. But I put it on Threads. I was like, this is what I think it is. I knew the big thing. There were still things that surprised me, so that was exciting to me, and now I have to watch everything else that all of the behind the scenes people have been a part of. So I thank you, IMDb, for making it very easy to find other people's work when I find something that I like. But yeah, that's what I've been spending my free time doing on the airplanes.
I'm gonna have to
I think that's why I'm sneezing too.
Because you was on the airplane with the germs.
I keep being on airplanes. I've been on a lot of planes. I'm tired.
And let me tell you, as being a former flight attendant, if y'all are new here, I used to be a flight attendant for several years. And I'd never worked on the commercial flights. However, the planes are dirty. The rich ones and the poor ones. They are dirty. Nobody has ever deep cleaned a plane. It's nasty.
You know what I was looking at as I was waiting to deplane the other day? I'm looking out the window and I see what is it called? The jet bridge. And I was just looking in the corner. And I was like, it looks like carpet, but I know it's just gook. And I'm like, does anybody ever vacuum this? And how do you vacuum this if the jet bridge isn't attached to the plane, because you would fall out? And the amount of quickness
that you got to turn flights around.
When they hop on the plane with them feather dusters, and they bags.
People be farting in them seats. People be
having accidents,
and it's just a quick little wipe if you get to do that with a disinfectant. It's nasty. Well, you know how we were talking about cleaning ice bins?
I know they not. That's why I like my cans of the sparkling wine on the plane. Give me the can and the paper cup.
Them headrests, you just laying ear gook. Oh, them blankets, they not washed. They just refold them and put them rich or poor, first class or private. The blankets just get wrapped up.
I haven't even seen a blanket on a plane in a very long time.
If you do see a blanket, just know it ain't been washed. Now, I understand, because every now and again, you be like, well, I'm cold. So.
Yeah, because I will wrap up in it, whatever. I'm cold.
We just on here with...
And we all just breathe. I mean, you can't crack no window.
You can't crack a window. Folks is farting and burping and coughing and wiping boogers.
Have you seen the video of the man? He has like an Indian accent. He's like, whoever is farting, please stop.
I have seen that, but have you seen
so funny because like...
Did you see
what do you do?
You can't even, when that's happening, I've been on both sides of it. When it's me farting and everybody's looking around like, who the fuck is doing this?
And I'm
like,
turn too. Who did that?
Who is farting and knowing it's you? And then I've been on the side of it where it's like you're looking like, who the fuck is farting like this? This is rude.
I miss the days of the masks. They didn't really do too much, but I just liked them. It just made everybody. made everybody feel confined.
But also about the planes,
Excuse me.
I was gonna say like
Excuse me. Thank you.
the farting, but then also the
Shitting.
No, not that. Because sometimes every now and again you gotta take a little dookie on the plane.
Somebody blew it up on my way back, and I was just like, "Wow."
Can we talk about that real quick? Now, I was debating on if I was going to share the story, but I said I got to share the story because it happened. Blowing stuff up. Kiki, this past weekend, I went to go surprise a friend of mine, Tehran, who is just always so supportive of the show. She's given us opportunities, and she was speaking on a panel, and I was like, you know what? I found, I was like, I'm going to go. And I got there. Didn't know that the panel had a certain start time. I got there, not super early how I would normally do. I got there like an hour late, and I was like, surely I'm on time, but I didn't know that the panel actually started at 3:30, and I had got there at 1:30. And anyways, I was walking around doing some like shopping with the vendors, and I was like, this is just so cool. She doesn't know I'm coming. I'm gonna surprise her. I tasted some sea moss. I bought a juice from a man that was selling juices. It was carrot, ginger, and like something else. I drank it, and then I had a work call. I was like, where is she at? I'm trying to surprise her, but I gotta go. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do the work call in the car, and then I'll come back out, and then Tehran will be here. I go in the car and do this work call, and I'm like having the call. My stomach starts rumbling. And I was like, at first it wasn't, it was just like, sometimes you get a rumble, you're like, I probably need to be heading to the toilet soon, but I wasn't gonna go in the place because it was small and it was a one-person bath, kind of like here, but it wasn't space. So I was like, if somebody comes and needs to use the bathroom, everyone's gonna be waiting on me. I'm gonna walk out. The foofsh of funk is gonna run out. They're gonna be like, you really?
No windows.
Why did you come in here and blow the bathroom? It's like, well, y'all, it's a bathroom and I had to poop. But I was like,
Did you want me to do it on the couch?
Right.
In the chair?
But
I do it everywhere?
So I was like, well, I'm not going to go inside. I'm going to just hold it. I'm going to finish this call. I'm going to go see Tehran, and then I'm going to go somewhere and use the bathroom. So I'm on the call with, and it's on speakerphone. My stomach really starts rumbling and tumbling.
I hate that.
And I couldn't get off of the phone. I'm listening to the lady. We're having like a real deep connection. It has turned into a deep connection. She crying. And I'm like, okay, this is going real long. I'm starting to squirm. Like, I'm getting hot. What's happening?
I know that feeling.
To poop. I have to take my heels off. I was like, oh, this is uncomfortable. Kira.
Did you have an accident?
I have on high waist tight blue jeans like Sierra in the video where we were come enjoy the ride. But remember the pants she had on there was like that. I had a belt. I started undoing the belt like I'm really
I need some space. I need room.
Yeah. I ended up having to grab a large Ziploc bag that was in the back. And this is why when everybody's like, clean your car out. No.
Because if you would have cleaned your car out,
I would have shitted on myself.
You really would have needed to
I
clean your car out.
had to push the seat back. I'm so embarrassed. I can't even believe it was like all of a sudden my son was like, you want to play with us?
Wait a minute. Where you were in the car, but like where were you?
I was in the parking lot of this outside of the hair
it
salon.
night?
It was midday. It was 2:00. Now Tehran is calling me like, hey, I know you're there. Someone said, I'm like, I'm doing a work call. I'm in the car like this, trying to squeeze, because now it's so bad that I can't walk in because it's gonna
follow you.
Something's gonna happen. I take my shoes off. I scoot the chair back. I find a bag. I'm still on the call. And I'm like, yeah, I get the Ziploc bag. I have to put the Ziploc bag under my
Did you catch it?
I caught it all. Every last bit. I'm still on the phone. Nobody better not ever tell me I can't multitask. I'm dying. I'm like sweating.
No, if this is what people think about when they're thinking about commending multitasking, but okay, I'll give you that because you took a shit and a call.
And I'm texting.
When you could have flipped the phone to airplane mode. I'm sorry, girl, lost signal.
Kiki, I couldn't believe I was in this position at my age. And I said, wow. And I'm holding the Ziploc bag. It gets on my shirt. Now, mind you, I
know you fucking lying. I thought we were done. Okay.
I'm also looking around because the people are pulling up. It's the highlight of the time now. And I'm like,
wait, what area of town you in?
I was off of Forest Parkway.
The fuck is
like
that?
Past the airport or toward over there.
Okay. At least you weren't like in Midtown
or if I would have, somebody would. I was like
Peachtree, anything.
But still, I was like, I don't know if there's cameras. I don't know if somebody walks to their car, they're gonna look in. If this, and it made me think about like when people get put on Instagram doing the wildest shit, and it's like you don't know the backstory. Because I was like, if somebody saw this, they would be like, what are you doing? Or if somebody walked like Medina, or
you know what? People would probably think you were doing OnlyFans and masturbating. If you like had your pants down and you got your stuff up, like you're lifted up, I would assume OnlyFans, and I'm gonna mind my business.
it smelled so bad, and it was a lot. It wouldn't stop. It was juicy booty because I had tasted the sea moss.
Did you
I
have
drank
wipes?
coffee. So what I had was I had everything I needed because there's a lot of shit in my car right now. It's open house signs, it's bullets, it's a pack of wipes and paper towels. And everyone's always like, take it out. No.
You have to keep that shit. I can't stand like in a car that's too clean.
I grab a roll of paper towels and I start wiping. I am so terrified. Then there's a Trader Joe's bag. I put the Ziploc bag in the Trader Joe's bag. I'm wiping. I put the thing in. I'm like, ma'am, I got to get off this phone. Tehran's calling. I'm like, she's like, hey, are you coming in? I was like, I'm sorry. I got to go. She's like, what happened? I was like, I gotta go.
I'm having a lady emergency is what I
couldn't even say what, just I didn't know what to say. And then I had to get rid of this. So I'm like looking around, like I put it in, get out the car, I put the whole bag just in the grass because it stunk. So I was about to throw up. Shit is on my Kiki. I was so into. Then it came back. My stomach starts rumbling again. I said, I can't do this the second time. I go to Chick-fil-A. I run in. And I talked to my sister. I said, Mecca, you think I should go back to say hi to Tehran? I feel so bad. I've been here 2 hours. I didn't know the bitch thing started 3. I'm trying to. Mecca was like, if you go in there with poop on your wrist, she was like, as someone who is a mother of toddlers, I know the smell of poop, even if someone's trying to hide it. I'm like, someone is hiding poop. I can just smell it. Someone's going to smell that. And I was like, I got to go home. I went to Chick-fil-A because I still had this poop. I'm in Chick-fil-A blowing it up. I go out and I still had shit on my arm. I go home. I just took a shower, ended the whole day. I had so much stuff. I just ended the whole day.
End it, yeah.
Ended the whole day.
That's a game over. You have to disinfect your life.
The next day I went and got my car detailed. Now it's still junk in the car. I was about to say,
does anybody detail cars?
I could not believe. I said, wow, that really just happened.
So like, how long did you have to ride with your windows down?
Well, I didn't, only because when I got to Chick-fil-A, I was in Chick-fil-A about 30 more minutes. I had cracked the windows, and before I went in, I had a little wipe in my car, and I didn't let anything sit, and the shit wasn't riding with me. I had to
your clothes, like on your arm.
I don't know, but what happened was after Chick-fil-A, I bought a little French fry, so nobody thought I just went there to poop, but they were looking at me like it was a dwarf house.
$4 to poop.
I went home. I took that shirt off. I took a shower and I just sat on the couch. That's when I started watching It's Not Her Fault. Mm-hmm. And I just said, wow, this really happened.
You need to see somebody else with worse problems than you.
Yeah.
And that's
and
the way
sometimes
to
you
do
don't
it.
know what happened because I really had to. Tehran was like, you really didn't come in. I said, let me tell you what happened. And I told her, I said, she's like, okay. I said, yeah. Mm-hmm. I shit in the car.
You know what? Sometimes when people do things and it doesn't make sense and they're giving me funny answers, I have done that. And it's because the truth was so embarrassing. I didn't want to go there. Or it was just, I'm embarrassed, but I would tell you, but I don't want to gross you out. But sometimes when people keep poking, it's just like, all right, bitch.
This is what happened. I was in the car fighting for my life. I drank the carrot juice that they're in there selling. It's good, but I had only had coffee and I had to get a Ziploc bag.
The carrot juice, the coffee, and the sea moss made it a smooth ride. It was just like a water slide. Everything's coming out. How many pounds did you lose? 5?
Probably 7.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, I mean, maybe next time just get them all and take them home and then drink them. Maybe that's what I'll do this weekend. Do I have to do something? Oh, I do. I better not do that.
Don't do it.
That could be a mess. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you, but I'm glad that you're still alive and you got your car detailed. And I don't see any shit on this sweater.
Ain't none.
Mm-hmm.
But the Ziploc bag, this was in it. I had this was in it in my car, and I took it out, and then I was like, oh, this bag is big enough.
Oh, you know what? That's why you got to keep extra shit around. That's what I say to people when they complain about my overpacking. Oh, you got all this luggage. Okay, but you left something and you left something, and everybody is now coming to me for the things that I packed in anticipation of your needs. Because I know that y'all all want to brag about being carry-on only bitches. Who gives a fuck? If everything you carried on is all you got, do you really want to rebuy everything when you get to your destination? I know I don't.
I don't either.
Absolutely not.
Y'all already know I trust Via Hemp. So does Kiki. We trust them with our daily routines, our nightly routines. And it's so funny because Kiki was talking about how she gave her grandmother some of the edibles, and I gave my brother an edible, and he didn't even know he needed it. The people with the kids, they really be needed by him, because there's a level of stress that comes with children that you just see it in somebody's eyes. They don't even have to say it. And he was spending the night at my house one day, and I keep a bottle in my bathroom cabinet, and he was looking for some toilet paper. He was like, "What are these?" I was like, "You see what they are, because it's clearly on the bottle." I said, "You want one?" He's like, "I'm just gonna take half so it can maybe go to sleep." I said, "Yeah, take a little bit."
Go ahead.
Yep, he ate some of the Cloud 9. That's my favorite. I love the Cloud 9. I love the Flow State, and I love what's the love one? High Love. You guys, it's gift giving season. These are the perfect gifts to give to your loved ones, to the person you love and on, as long as they're 21 and up. Listen, the Via Hemp edibles have changed my life. It has helped me like get through a little heartbreak. I'm not even gonna lie. It has helped boost me up. It's given me a little confidence every now and again. Whether I take a half or a whole, or whether I need to focus or I need to love, it's helped me love myself, and it's helped me. I told you I'm directing dreams now. Don't play with me.
Little lucid dreaming ain't never hurt nobody. Now, I love that they ship nationwide, and I especially love because Via is the first company where I was really like, okay, I like this edible thing. I like all of these things. I had tried other stuff, but what I love about Via is that when you go to the website, not knowing anything, it's fine, because they are going to explain it, and they're going to break it down for you. And they're also going to tell you, hey, if you are not used to consuming this type of product, you should probably just eat a piece, not a whole gummy, right? And wait an hour before you decide it's not doing anything. Just sit back and relax. Now, if I didn't have that warning label, I would have been sitting there eating it like Skittles.
Because they're tasty too. I like that the flavor is like, it's good.
They just taste good. They just taste like a little fruit snack. I love them. And I love that when you go to the website, they will explain the type of feeling you'll have. They tell you exactly what is in there. And it's not full of a bunch of other random ingredients. I trust them. I trust them enough to share them with others. I give them to people all the time for gifts, and sometimes when they get on my nerves, a different type of gift, like you need to zen out. You might need to elevate your mood. You might need to take the dreams gummy.
You might need to learn how to love somebody. Also, their products range from 0 milligrams to 100 milligrams of THC. So these guys have you covered, whether you're looking for a microdose or you enjoy more of the potent effects. They also have some products that have no THC in them. So maybe you just want to focus or you just want to sleep. They have that. It'll keep you glowing all year long, y'all. I also love reading reviews. I love that they have a ton of reviews that you can go and read. They're very positive, and over 500,000 customers have been served by Via Hemp. You hear me? That's like the Beyonce of edibles. What? So if you're 21 and up, head over to viahemp.com and use the code CockTales. That's CockTales to receive 15% off. Free shipping on orders over $100, y'all. And if you're new to Via, get a free gift of your choice. That's VIIA hemp.com and use code CockTales at checkout. After you purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them, and y'all better support our show and tell them that we sent you. Enhance your everyday with Via.
And now we'll get back to the show. Speaking of carry-ons, when I'm going to hedonism very soon.
Are you excited?
I am. I wasn't at first.
Are you bringing the +1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Same one.
Okay.
I was looking on the Facebook groups, and I forgot that there's multiple Facebook groups. So there's like a general Facebook group for the travel group, and then there's one for all the people who paid to go. And they play this game in the group. If you signed up to go and you haven't joined the Facebook group, you should. If you're curious about who's going to be there and stuff like that, and you haven't signed up.
Is your +1 in the Facebook group?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, he's all active.
Well, I don't know if he's been posting, but he in there because he's the one that reminds me about the Facebook group happenings.
Y'all are so compatible.
Sometimes. And sometimes we be beefing and fighting. So hopefully all goes well on this trip. We'll see, because we was on each other's nerves recently and it wasn't looking so good. I'm about to be like, I don't want you to come.
Is the girl coming? That girl from last time?
I don't know. I asked her and she's like, oh, I don't know. But she said the same thing Memorial Day. Now, I had a funeral, so I didn't go. But she went that time. So I don't know. We'll see. And I don't really know who all is going. One of our listeners, and we met her before, and we had a call with her. Her name is Gladys.
Gladys. That's my grandma's name. My dad's mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Gladys.
She's gonna be there, and we were talking about stuff. Where was I going with this? I don't know. Anyway, I'm excited to go. At first I was just kind of like, I don't know, but then I checked my period app, and I realized, oh, I'm about to be on my period. This is why I'm so moody and weird right now. Okay, well, it's only about 7 days out of an entire month that I am kind of normal, which is sad, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, they have these different themes, and I would like some suggestions from you guys if it's not too late. So one of the themes is like Naughty Santa or something. I put it on here. Because I'm kind of jumping all over, but I know I put it on here.
What?
Okay, so these are the themes. And I want to know if you have a suggestion for what I could wear. And I also want you to tell me, if you were going, what you would wear for these themed nights.
Okay.
First one, Dirty Disney.
Dirty Disney. I would definitely be either Ariel, because I really do love my titties. I do. So, and she, you know, she only can wear shells.
True.
She's a fish.
Mm-hmm.
Half human, half fish. So
do you
I would.
think mermaids are real?
I do, but they don't look like Ariel.
Yes, they look like monsters.
They look like skeleton monsters. And I have been in a deep.
You saw one?
There's if you get on it on not Instagram, YouTube, you will be in a dark hole. And I didn't know you shouldn't show kids that. I showed Kai, he was scared. And I was like, well, that's a mermaid. You said you want to see it. And Mecca was like, Minnie. And I was like, this is a mermaid. And he's scared, like, Ding, show me a skeleton fish. I was like, that's a mermaid.
Have you ever ate a whole fish? Well, here you are. That's what aunties are for, to teach you about real life. Anyway.
Yeah, I think I would do Ariel. I think I would do the shell top and then put a whole bunch of glitter. And then I think I would try to find something that looked like the gills or something at the bottom, but like a skirt. I'm not going to wrap my feet up, but like something.
Yeah, because you got to walk.
See-through and like glittery, but you maybe see a little butt cheek. And I think I would do a long red wig. Or a short one, maybe a remix Ariel.
Oh, yeah. An Ariel for the summertime. No, it's not. Okay, another one is North Pole After Dark.
I think I would be a reindeer. Only because I would wear all brown, like a brown tube top and a brown booty short. And then I would put the
like
reindeer.
Skin tone brown,
And then do a reindeer nose and little freckles and some little antlers. It's easy.
Okay, so the other part was, I need a suggestion for me.
I mean, to me, that's
for both of them.
I think the antler thing is just so
I ain't
cute.
got no titties.
You don't need
For
no titties.
Ariel. For Ariel.
Oh, maybe
for Dirty Disney. Okay, so you would do Ariel.
I would do Ariel.
What could I do? You
could do Pocahontas.
Oh, I love me some Pocahontas.
Yeah, you could be scantily dressed and get a long wig.
I got 3 of them.
Yeah, with a little brown again. A little brown. You can't never go wrong with a little brown, and then like do a little tattoo on your arm.
I might have a suede brown fringe fit that was a backup for Cowboy Carter.
And you don't got to put the feather in your hair. You could wrap the feather around your arm.
When I was a little girl, I did do that thing with the lipstick on my arm, and I was Pocahontas. I love me some Pocahontas. And I remember I got a fight with my best friend. Her name was Alexandra. We only became friends because her name is Alexandra, and that's my middle name, and that's why we decided to be best friends.
So pure.
Anyway, she pissed me off because she was trying to convince me Pocahontas was white.
Was Alexandra white?
Yes.
And
I said, the problem is y'all think y'all got everything.
Not y'all 7 and having what?
And so from very early on, I knew those people had me fucked up sometimes. But anyway.
Or you can switch it up. Because we're thinking about the main Disney. Disney has other characters.
Because I also don't mind being a villain.
You could be a villain. You could be a Maleficent and get the horns and wear black and just do super dark. You could do that, or you could be Scar, the lion.
That's a boy.
I know, but I'm saying he's a villain.
Okay, so I'd put the scar on my face, and
you would put the scar on your face, wear again a black tube dress or something scantily, and get a mane. Remember that one year I was a lion and it had like a little. You get a little mane and
just take one of my cheap wigs.
Yeah, and get some ears or something. Be like, I'm Scar. Put the little scar. That's actually cute. Who's another villain? Ursula. Get an Anita Baker wig.
I got one, but Ursula is too close for comfort because she's so big. I want.
Ursula
I want to
was.
pretend.
Remember the part where she was body language and she covers the whole camera? I
don't remember that part, but I remember.
You could be the Ursula when she turns into a human. That was a bad bitch
when she
Ursula.
had the black hair. Dark Ariel.
You could be the teapot from
Stop giving me big characters. She just called me short and stout.
No,
God damn, bitch. My collarbones are coming out too. I worked out today.
You look good. I just think that's cute. What
is cute about Little Miss Muffet?
But this the mama teapot and it's her little son also, Chip.
I ain't bringing no babies to hedonism. We are fucking on the beach and walking around naked.
The duster. I'm thinking about just because everybody's gonna try to be a main character Disney character. Remember the duster? That's actually really cute too. Remember the little?
She was like a French maid.
Yeah,
right?
She looked like a little ostrich, but she's a little.
She's a feather duster.
Yeah, or the clock.
I gotta watch some more movies. I don't want you to be a boy.
Oh, sorry. I'm just thinking about what could be cute. Snow White. You could have an apple.
What about? We'll come back to
Bambi?
Dirty Disney. We spent too much time on Dirty Disney. Okay, now this one in Living Color. I thought this was funny.
The show?
Yeah, so that's the theme.
Mm-hmm.
So, homie, I didn't watch Living Color. Don't shoot me. I didn't watch Living Color growing up. I was a kid and I had no control of the remote. Sean was there and she's my auntie, but she's like my big sister. So you know how it is if you're a little sister. Big sis gets to decide.
Definitely.
She wanted to watch Mad TV. So anyways, I
Living Color is the one with Sinclair.
You think about Living Single?
Oh, in Living Color, J-Lo and Jim Carrey.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I noticed on the opening credits he was James Carrey, and I wonder when he decided to go by Jim instead of James. If anybody knows, please let me know in case I'm on the floor or another random trivia show, because that's another thing on my bucket list for life. Anyways, so I could be a fly girl. I thought it was funny because for Halloween, Jay was Homie the Clown, which I think he got out of prison or something, and he was dressed up as a clown. He don't have no jokes. He don't have nothing. He just has like a sock with like quarters in it. And he just be hitting people.
That's the story around Homie the Clown. He's the one that comes out at Apollo to sweep you off the stage.
No, he's on In Living Color.
Oh.
Okay, you ain't watching either, huh? That's all right, girl. We see each other because neither one of us. I mean, I had to look all this
children.
up. We were, and I had to look it up, and I'm like, you younger than me? How the fuck you know this? Where was your mama? But that's another story for another day. Anyways, okay, so I was like, obviously, I would pick the Fly Girls, but I need to find some deep dive characters. Can y'all help me out? Now this one is too easy, but I don't want to be a stripper. The other theme is strip club night. But I don't want to just be a stripper. I mean,
what else can you be?
I don't know, but I want to think outside of the box. So you could be a bouncer. You could be
the DJ.
Mm-hmm.
You
they had other suggestions.
No.
I could be the house mama.
You could be the house mama and have a pack of get a little thing and have all the packs of things that she'd be having. Tampons,
I could just
gum.
bring my carry-on out with stuff in it.
Yeah, some cleaning, some wipes.
I will bring condoms, things that people there need.
You actually need some wipes, a little spray. They always have a little deodorant.
Lots
of
deodorant.
You should be, and have a gray
ponytail holders,
wig, but be cute with it.
A gray wig,
like a great beach wavy wig. You're the.
Do I have that?
The house mom, and print out a little name, make a little name tag on Canva. House mama. I got what you need.
I wonder if I think I have time. I want to get a tattoo.
A real one?
Not a real one. No, like a temporary tattoo.
And
so
a
I
gold
can put it
tooth.
on my skin.
Yeah.
I've got the gold tooth already.
Okay. If there's a way you can color your side tooth black till you're missing one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Mm-hmm. Now, what else we got? I guess that's it. Now, what would you be for strip club night and for In Living Color night?
I mean, and Living Color night, I don't know. I guess I'm going to be J-Lo.
We both have to
Yeah, I'm not sure. That one would be hard for me. I don't know what I would have to go. I don't know, but strip club night, I'm gonna be a stripper, the main one. So I'm gonna be greased up with baby oil, Vaseline, and glitter in a chair. If you want to lap dance, and I would even have a speaker with me for the song that I would play to dance to if I ever was a stripper. That's my dream. I've always wanted to be a stripper. Rihanna. What is the name of that song? It's the Rihanna. It's like, it just, I'm
what the fuck?
All it is just skin by Rihanna.
You dancing as a cheetah.
No.
Working at the pyramid tonight. That's what it's giving.
No. Well,
I know what skin is. I like that song.
Okay, and I'm giving you a different experience. I'm not out here popping
Sensual.
ass. Yeah.
Well, I would. I'm going to be just pop, that butt.
Yeah.
Like what's her name said. My strip club song is by USDA. What is that song called?
I don't even know who that is.
I feel like Warren knows, or Cass, whoever giggled back there. USDA it's a song. Oh, Throw This Money. I'ma shake that ass, bitch. No.
Shake that ass, bitch.
You gonna shake that ass, bitch. I'ma throw this money. Yeah, that's my song. And it even has an announcement at the beginning about, I think all the ballers need to get to the front. I mean, it's just letting everybody know what time it is. And I love a song with instructions so that we can all be on the same page, okay? Broke niggas to the back, money throwers to the front. And if the money throwers are not there, I don't need to come out. Yeah. And I'm going to go crazy. And I need y'all to have all the money ready to go because I'm not going to last long. I just told y'all I got back to the gym today. So, like, I can't last long, but I would be there.
Maybe I would also be $1. Like a money.
$1 bill?
Yeah, like a money.
Oh, maybe I could do, like, some pasty dollar bills.
And you can be the money.
Uh-huh.
The money machine.
And everybody going to be trying to snatch me up. Mm-hmm. I'll report back and let y'all know how that goes. That is a good time. I'm going to listen to that on the way home.
Or like a bottle of Hennessy. You know, you could also be a drink. What's a popular...
we go again with these damn wide-ass bottles.
No, you can make a bottle of Hennessy sexy while you playing. That's a hip. Imagine this. You get a caramel color wig, a caramel color outfit, and you get like something that's hippie, and
it's a neck, big body.
And put Hennessy on it.
Bam. That's it. Ain't nothing little. My head big.
I just like brown.
Back big. What else is
there's a cigarette girl. You can walk
cigarette
like
girl.
the cigarette girl that has the Black and Milds.
What?
That's walking, a waitress.
I ain't been to a strip club in so long.
It's been a minute.
That
but
would be another adventure that we should do one day just for old time's sake.
We should actually do that.
Maybe day shift.
Let's definitely, because we never did that. I've
never
been to day shift with old niggas, but like
I've never been with a friend, I don't think, ever.
Only a guy friend that was probably a crazy.
Yeah.
We should.
I ain't never been by myself. That would be.
We
fun.
should do that. We should one day be like, let's go have a drink at Gold Rush. 1 o'clock.
Oh. Too much. Okay. I mean, it's safer to go in the day.
Yeah. I don't know, but we should just do it.
Yeah, why not? What do we have to lose? Have you ever been to a strip club called Rockefellers? Here
In Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
No, and I've been to almost every strip club in Atlanta.
Well, let me tell you, I have been to some places, and sometimes when I'm talking to people and they don't think that I've been places, I'm like, I've been here a really long time. This is the longest I've lived anywhere in my entire life. Atlanta is where I'm from now, kind of. But I've been with all the ballers. I've been at all the spots.
Is that a song?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Gucci. Mm-hmm. I think I love her.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Susie.
Yeah. Susie, you don't love me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I be with all the ballers.
I be in all the spots.
I might be in your kitchen, nigga, cooking with your pot. I think I love her. Nigga, you don't love me. Nigga, you don't love me. I think I love her.
Did you see him on The Breakfast Club with his wife?
No.
Okay.
Are they okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's schizophrenic.
Diagnosed.
Yes.
Okay.
And so he wrote a book and he's talking about it. And so she was sharing how she controls his social media now. And she controls a lot of things because he'll be having an episode, as she put it, and she would notice things. He was giving away their cars, money.
Oh, he's a nice schizophrenic. That's nice.
Well, that part is nice, but everything is always so nice. But she knew like something was wrong. So anyway, they go on The Breakfast Club and she's talking about how he has done the stuff and he's seeked help. And so he writes this book and he's talking about it. And I was like, you know what? I hope more hood niggas read the book or listen to it because I'm sure it's available on audiobook. Mm-hmm. And I was so happy that he spoke out about it because I was like, I know some people just like this. there were 3 people who came to the forefront of my mind when I heard about him giving away cars and things like that, because I've seen it and I'm like, I thought that you had that or some other condition and nobody around would help you. Or you weren't listening to the few that did. And not to get super serious, it just made me think. I like me some Gucci, but I'm glad that he has a wife and a partner in life who understands, okay, you have an issue. I'm not going to leave you. I'm not going to make fun of you. I'm going to help you through this. And so when you are going through these periods where you are having an episode, I know what to do to help you through it. And we're going to keep working on this to get you better.
He who finds a wife, that's what it says. It says he who finds a wife, not she who finds a husband, because we will be okay. We got friends. And for real, I'm saying this because it's like, I appreciate like the state of sometimes people are like, everybody don't need to say everything. No, sometimes you do need to share things because like we talked about last week, sometimes you don't know what's normal and if something's wrong with someone. I commend his wife because that's that for better or worse. There are probably several relationships where someone actually has mental illness, but your partner, husband or wife, is not like, hey, let's go get something checked out. Or, hey, let's all go get our blood levels checked. Maybe you need
when you get it checked out and they give you the diagnosis, they're going to stick with you and help you work through it.
But the whole thing is getting that diagnosis, because sometimes people are like, well, she's just so mean or he's just so mean or the like you're just acting crazy. Something might be wrong with someone. There might be a hormonal imbalance. There might be a mental illness. And when you get married, I again, like he said, I'm not trying to make it deep, but that's why I think it's so important when you date people and decide to get married, you better just be ready for the worst because it is coming and you don't know what it is. Mental illness could be it. And to have a partner that's going to rock with you through it, that's a lot of strength. Kim was like, no, nigga, bye. Mm-hmm. And I don't know that I
was giving away they Lamborghinis too. And she was like, all right now, there's only so much of this I can take.
And that's okay. It's okay if you can't do it, because I don't know that I could do it. I don't know that if you start showing signs of like schizophrenia and like bipolar and I didn't know it and now I'm in it and it's like, damn, we supposed to be having fun and fucking. I'm not doing this. So goodbye. And I'm not marrying nobody. I'm sick of y'all, all y'all. But so shout out to her, because that's probably a lot.
Yeah, and then it was like I was surprised, but then I wasn't, because a lot of people saw the interview and like, she's controlling him,
she's helping him,
and I was like, it's so crazy how people can look at the exact same situation, because we're all watching a video with no extra knowledge, and people can take so many different things from a situation, because I was like, that's love. That is that's
the epitome of love.
You're helping him. And I'm like, are y'all creating stuff in your head? Do you have personal experience that is something in this is reminding you of your life and you getting the two mixed up? Are we crossing timelines here?
Sometimes I think people need to learn how to turn the apps off, turn the podcast off, turn the worldly stuff off and get centered. And surprisingly,
touch grass, bitch.
A lot of people don't know how to do that. So when you only consume, like, they're just looking at Gucci as Gucci. They're not looking, I don't know his real name, but Harold Franklin. I don't know his name, but like, he probably has a normal ass name, and that nigga is a regular person. And just like you have a cousin or an uncle or an auntie who got mental illness, and somebody is in their life that's making them take their medicine, making sure they stay on track. Y'all trying to act like just because Gucci got lemonade and we all love it, and Susie, that nigga is a real person, and somebody loves him enough to be like, I'm not gonna leave you like Kim left Kanye. And I'm not judging either one of them, because you either can or can't do it. She's keeping that nigga sane and on his medicine.
Well, his name is Roderick Davis. The middle name,
what is it?
I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know if it's Delantic, Delantic. So no, he does not have a regular name.
Delantis. That's what it sounds like.
You think it's a S?
I think it's a S. Because why would the S be there?
There is no S. There's a C.
Delantic.
Roderick Delantic Davis.
And so
it sounds a little sing-songy, like he was destined to be a rapper. I don't know, but he's got hits, and I'm glad he's getting help.
And that
he
has
I wish
a
more
wife. Because imagine if he didn't, he would be like Young Thug.
Well, he didn't for a long time. He was punching bitches in the face and sending them on the side of 85. So,
And honestly, y'all talking about she controlling him. You better be glad. Don't let me get somebody where it's like, I am going to stick with you 3 minutes in this. Because first of all, we're throwing this rapping career away. We're not on the Breakfast Club talking about she controlling him. She's still letting him do what he want to do.
Well, he's got a book to promote.
Well, yeah, and if this was my man, you're going to sit down. You're going to a silent retreat. You ain't really going to think I'm controlling you. Yeah, I'm not playing with you. I'm locking. This nigga is locked in a room.
Honestly, I think I would be the one that would need to be controlled. I need me a good man beside me to keep me intact. Because I keep telling y'all. And speaking of rappers, again, very random, but I had the weirdest dream. When you have weird dreams, do you wake up and write them down and immediately go to your dream dictionary to interpret them? Guess not.
If it's really intense, and I'll read you one because I saved it. I don't do it often, but I had one that was really intense, and I put it in ChatGPT. And what it gave back to me, I thought it was wild, so I did save it.
I haven't been putting them in ChatGPT because I've already said mine is Cece. It's a person, and we're already too attached. She knows me too well. There were a few times where I was like, okay, this is my idea for something. I have the whole idea. Can you help me take this idea and put it together? And she did. And then she was like, why don't you add this and this? And then what if this and this? It's almost like this. And I was just like, bitch, are you in my head? Because you're telling me things that actually happened, not even thoughts, but things that have happened. And this is being weird, or like things I planned. I don't know. Anyways, so I had a dream. I told y'all I am now like super senior citizen, but not, and I'm ready to truly be a cruise girl after my one trip. I'm my mama's child, except elevated because I'm Virgin Voyages, okay? All the way. I had this dream. On the real cruise, Khalees came and performed.
I'm the one that's in the shot. Understand? These boys to the shin up die. Understand? Empty. Understand the die. You know what song I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm. Okay. The one she got. The North remembers, and I didn't forget what she did when Beyonce had that interpolation where you should have read your contract, bitch.
Interpolation? Interpolation.
Interpolation.
What's an interpolation?
When it's la 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 la. That's what it's called. So that was what Beyonce had in the song. It's not your song. It's Pharrell's song. So she checked with the powers that be. I'm sorry that you didn't read your shit. Anyway, I won't get started on that. Anyway, end of the day, we know Khalees performs the song. It's not her song. I remember, and I didn't forget, and guess what? God remembers too, and he don't like ugly because guess whose performance got rained out? But that's beside the point. We're not going to stay there. I don't know why I was thinking about celebrities performing on the cruise.
This was the dream?
No, that was real life.
Okay.
So her performance got rained out. She never got to perform Milkshake.
Dang.
Or she did do a little bit of I'm Bossy, but that's when the rain started. And
what song was I singing? Because I don't know.
I don't know which one it was. It was either I'm Bossy or Milkshake.
Okay.
I'm Bossy.
That's
it
what
was
I was
Bossy.
singing. Okay.
Yeah, it started, and then it started raining. Her DJ packed up the shit. She ran away, and people thought she was coming back. And then
she's
everybody
a chef
else,
now. I like Khalees.
Okay. Anyway, Lil Boosie entered my dream. I don't know.
Did you see that white man post Boosie? He was like, "Oh, I met Flavor Flav."
Wait, what?
I gotta show you this.
Was this on Facebook?
It was on Instagram. The white man was in the airport. He took a picture with Boosie. He was like, "I met Flavor Flav today. Such a great guy."
And what did Boosie do? Punch him?
No,
well,
it was
he's
a
at the
picture.
airport. Oh,
and the man captioned it. It's not like it was a video. He was saying it. He was like, "Met Flavor Flav at the airport." But I see why he thought that. I'm sorry, I do.
Yeah, I just wonder what Boosie would have did because, you know, he's a character.
I like Boosie, but he might be schizophrenic too. Okay, sorry.
Anyway, Boosie was in my dream. Now, this is just a dream. So he was performing on the boat. This time I go on the trip. You were there. And you were just having a blast. We were all in our caftans.
Was I single?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
But you were there. You were having a good time and you were smiling. So is Smiling Medina single or taken? I don't know.
She's single.
That's not the moral.
These niggas is snatching souls and happiness. She was single.
Okay, so I also brought my baby girl Whitley. That was my plus one. So Whitley comes on the cruise. And we're having a blast. I'm talking to Boosie. Why I'm talking to him, I don't know. But we're just having a conversation. We're sitting around at the pool where they have the Scarlet Night party, but it's not Scarlet Night. And so we're all just hanging out. You're like by the bar, but not at the bar, talking to somebody.
Scarlet Night?
And then
Did everybody have A's on their shirts?
No, okay, so Scarlet Night is a real thing, and everybody on the boat wears red.
Okay.
And then they bring out extra stuff, and it's like a party all night in every area of the ship. It's fun.
What
is
Scarlet Night? I feel like it has to do with slavery.
Well, no.
Okay.
Scarlet Night is because Scarlet, like red, because Virgin, their brand colors are red.
Okay.
So it's just
the
like
blood of slaves.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Sir Richard Bronson likes us.
Okay.
And he's on our side, and
Okay, got it.
He's not one of them.
Okay.
I hope not. Y'all tell me if I don't know, but he be paying us, so like, I mean, that's nice.
Okay.
Slaves don't get paid. Anyways, so Boosie is talking to me, and he saw me with my dog earlier in the day when we were in the line getting jambalaya. And
jambalaya on the Virgin. Okay. Was it good?
It was so good.
Okay.
And that was like a big part of the dream. I mean, I was sleeping good. I had that Cloud9 gummy and a dream gummy. I think it's called Dreams. Anyway, so I'm just in there and I'm having a good time. Whitley's with me. And so we're chit-chatting. And I was
You
like,
and Whitley? Or chit-chatting?
Me, Whitley, and Boosie.
Okay.
Whitley is with me, but me and Boosie are chit-chatting.
Okay.
And Whitley's like making faces
Okay,
and
she
huffing
can't
and
talk.
puffing. No,
Okay.
she can't talk in the dream, but she's huffing and puffing and rolling her eyes like she does in real life. So anyway, he kept asking me questions about her. And at first, I didn't notice. Why are you asking me how much I paid for my dog? Why are you asking me so many questions about her breed and like what they go for and stuff like that? Y'all, this motherfucker stole my dog. He stole my daughter. He was dog trafficking my damn baby. So, okay, on the day where we're supposed to get off the boat, he done had a performance. Me and Whitley hyping him up. We're out there dancing. You're not paying us any attention. I kept being like, Medina, and you're like, it was very much like normal. So you're vibing over there, and I'm like rapping all the words.
Man? Like, what was I
You were
vibing?
talking to somebody, but I couldn't tell because I was like so excited because
Okay.
it's all the ratchet songs.
Okay.
Two red balls kissing in the backseat. And they dyking. I was singing all the songs. I was having a blast, and so were all the others. Anyways, I get up, I get out of the shower, Whitley is gone. So then immediately I was like, oh my God, this is not my rich friend's yacht. I'm on a public cruise. Because when I was really on the cruise, I thought that's how it felt. I was just on my friend's yacht, and it was just like safe. So I was like, did I not lock the door? Do these doors not lock like a hotel door? Where is my baby girl Whitley? So I'm screaming out for Whitley, and I'm running through the ship, like, oh my God, Whitley! And I'm just screaming for her, and I don't hear her. And then I'm just like spazzing out, and I'm crying, and nobody's there to help me. Nobody's listening to me. I'm stopping people. Guess. The crew members. I saw you weren't worried about me. You were talking to a man at that point, and I was like, oh gosh, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna find my girl? I get off the boat, I call the police. I'm trying to tell the people outside. Nobody gives a fuck. They're like, bitch, it's a dog. Why the fuck you bring a dog on the cruise anyway?
Yeah.
Like, what the
Why
fuck?
did you?
Because it's my daughter.
Okay.
And in dog years, she's old enough to be there. I guess it was her birthday party. I don't know. It's a dream. So anyways, I get home and I'm just depressed. I'm in a deep sunken place. I haven't bathed since I got back from Miami. And do y'all know I get on Instagram and I see this motherfucker talking about he got puppies on the way and he's got my dog? I was trying to figure out where the fuck that compound was full of them ratchet ass motherfuckers from Baton Rouge, and I was just ready to just do some things. Anyway, when I woke, some other really violent things happened. I was like, oh my God, what have I been
Like
violent?
what?
I don't want to say, we shouldn't say them, but it was just like really violent. Things took a turn for the worse. Like, I mean,
Violent with the dog or violent?
no, violent with me.
Oh, because you went.
I didn't even make it there. I was just like, how am I ending up in all of these bad situations? I done got my child taken. She's been sent to a breeding farm, essentially. And I know they're not feeding her right. I know they don't warm up her food.
Whitley.
Cold brown rocks and slop.
Did she look happy?
No. She looks sad. Like, where's my damn mama? Why did she leave me like this? Anyways, she looked like a slave. She was a dog slave. Anyways, lots of things happened, and then I woke up, and I was so relieved to know that it was all a dream. There was no happy ending to the dream. So immediately I go to the internet, and I'm like, what the fuck is this about?
I can't believe you didn't ask ChatGPT.
That's where I went. That's the
is?
internet. Why wouldn't ChatGPT tell me? So I had to put it in my notes, and I put it in my journal. Like, I have to look this up later, but in true Kiara fashion, I kept getting distracted. I don't know what it means. Does anybody know what that means?
Somebody else. I'm thinking ChatGPT just didn't come up with an answer.
You know, have you ever sent? Sometimes I think I'd be wearing her ass out, maybe, because it was just like, can't do something right now. It turns orange.
I've never had that.
ChatGPT is black, white, and gray.
I've never.
It's like a little orange error message, and it's just like, can't.
No, I don't. I
think I was doing too much.
You might have been. I don't use it that much. I use it enough for it to know me, but I've never had an error unless I didn't.
Well, I was talking to her about my script right before that, and then I fell asleep. But I was watching All Her Fault, so maybe that's why my dog got kidnapped. And then I was listening to Boosie at the party. My niece turned 16, and she had a sweet 16, like a real one.
With Boosie?
No, not with Boosie. But after the party, I was listening to Boosie on the way home.
Why? I didn't know you were such a Boosie fan.
I'm not a Boosie fan, but sometimes he got some hits on him, and I like it.
I just think it's interesting that
when I hear Texas and Louisiana music, I love it. It just it does something.
Every time I hear that song, first of all, I know sign language, so I'll be like, let's do it.
Okay.
BOOSIE BADAZZ. That's me,
and I'm bone.
I love that song. But I think it's funny that we're talking about Boosie because he's just been popping up a lot in my life as well.
What he do?
Well, he didn't do anything, but he's
You're surprised at my racism.
He's just been popping up in conversation. In like I told you, I saw that the white man posted him and was like, I met Flavor Flav. Oh, this is Boosie. But then there was a video that circulated literally probably like on Monday, and I reposted. I was like, wow, I really fucking with Boosie saying. Boosie was like, y'all niggas need to give these hoes money. He was like, ladies be having a hard time. Give her 500, give her 1,000, nigga. And I reposted it. Church folk was watching. I said, I know y'all agree with it. It was really beautiful. It was poetry.
Do you remember when he was on I think this was like early 2020 when the world first got shut down. He was like, put your pussy on live. I'll give you $1,000.
No, I don't remember that. But sounds like something he would say. And I really want Boosie to get healthy because the whites of his eyes are yellow.
Well, he's got the sugar. You know, as I have been meeting more and more people from so many different walks of life, and even just trying to have deeper conversations with the people that have already been in my life, I have realized something. People sometimes need a little help in the dating department, whether it's just like meeting new people and figuring out how to have conversations, like conversation starters, or like if you are on the dating apps, how to set your profile up the best way to really put your best foot forward, and like how not to get defeated. I think also there's a lot of people now, because so much stuff is online. I mean, Beducated is too, but this is a resource that's going to help you take things that are happening online and turn it into real life action. And that's what I like about Beducated. They have so many different learning experiences for you, whether you're trying to figure out how to get a date, like by using online dating or conversation starters. I do understand that everybody's not the same, and sometimes you might be a little socially awkward. You might have not been around a ton of people. You might be from a small place and you move to this big city and it's overwhelming, and you need a little hand holding to get your feet wet in this dating pool. And guess what? Beducated is going to be right there for you. They have a current promotion, and you can go on there. You learn things like that. And it's not just for if you're getting started. If you are deep in a relationship and maybe you have been asking your girlfriends, they're not even having sex. So I don't know why you're asking them. You need to talk to the people on Beducated and watch these videos, because they are having sex and they're telling you how to have better sex. They're telling you how you can have these conversations about different awkward moments, and they're going to take it serious. This is not, if you were going to write us an advice letter and you're like, I don't know how they're going to act about it, you need to sign up for Beducated, because Beducated is going to take you seriously. They're not going to make fun of you because they understand, and they're going to educate you on bedroom shit. And yeah, that's where y'all need to be. Yeah. They're helping people.
And when you go, make sure you use code. We have a coupon code for you, like we always do. Use code CockTales.
Yeah, y'all need to do that, because if you get the annual membership, okay, once you get the online dating down, now you got to figure out what to do on the date. And then once you make it to the bedroom, you need to make sure you are doing all of the moves right and that you're not missing any social cues. I mean, there's no judgment. Log on to the Beducated site. The link is in the description box of the episode. Check them out. Tell them we sent you by entering in the promo code. And now we'll get back to the show.
Well, okay, dreams. Since we're talking about dreams, I also, just before we end, y'all, I know we just been rambling and romping, but I had a dream on April 3rd. And did I delete it?
Is there a significance to that date in your life?
No, I mean, I was struggling. This is
4-3. Any numerologists out there?
This is, wow. April 3rd, 2025. And I don't do this.
Okay.
I don't write dreams down. Because I just don't really be caring. I have a dream, I come up with my own interpretation, and that's just what it is. But this one was so powerful that I had to ask ChatGPT. I had a dream about my ex-boyfriend who was also, y'all know I be saying that nigga was the love of my life. I thought it was the one, and it wasn't. So here's the setting. This is from ChatGPT. I put the whole dream in there. I had a dream I was in his backyard. Are you going to
tell us the dream or just tell us what she said?
I'll tell you a synopsis of the dream.
Okay. Let me focus.
The dream was I was in his backyard, and there was all of these, every animal you could think of was there, but they were all white. And not every animal, sorry. It was cats. So big cats, house cats, lions, leopards. There was owls, but everything was white.
Everything had them squinty eyes, huh?
I don't know about their
owls
eyes.
Have the squinty eyes.
It wasn't a lot of owls. It was more so cats. It was a lot of big cats, all the cats, and everything was white. And I was in the backyard. He came and opened the door, and he was in the backyard. And it was really weird. And I woke up and I was so affected by it that I was like, what does this mean?
Wait, you said you were in the backyard and he opened the door and he came to the backyard.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
And I did this in real life. I planted a bunch of flowers in the backyard. And I shared this story on Jessie Woo's show. I never shared it on CockTales, but if y'all want to hear the story, it's on Jessie Woo's show. And I shared what happened in that backyard. And so this is what ChatGPT said. You're in your ex-boyfriend's backyard, checking to see if the flowers you planted last spring had started to bloom. I planted peonies. I planted tulips. I planted that nigga didn't know about no fucking flowers. So we had got these flowers. There was a whole moment where we were at Home Depot and I didn't understand what happened, but I got really sad and my eyes got juicy. I'm kind of jumping around, but this had happened for real. He didn't see this happen, but I felt it. I grabbed the peonies, the bulbs, and I got real sad, and I saw this whole vision, and it was weird. I was just like, what just happened? In the vision, in my mind, like a Raven Simone moment. This is not a dream. This is real life. The vision said, you won't see these flowers bloom. Mm-hmm. And I planted so many flowers back there, and I was like, fuck, who the fuck's telling me this? And I didn't pay it any more mind, but I was about to cry in Home Depot. It made no sense. Mm-hmm. But I brushed it off. Anyways, okay, so back to the dream. So you're in your ex-boyfriend's backyard checking to see if the flowers you planted last spring has started to bloom. Backyards in dreams often represent things that are hidden or private parts of your life or relationship that aren't seen by others. Flowers you planted suggest past emotional investments, maybe your efforts in that relationship or the growth you hoped would come from it. The fact that you're checking if they've bloomed may symbolize you're wondering whether something you left behind has finally blossomed, whether in him, in you, or in the dynamic between you two. The animals being all white. Then comes a wave of all white animals, cats, wild cats, birds, and finally a white tiger. Oh, that's what happened. There was at the end of the dream, a white tiger just popped up and jumped on him. It didn't jump on me. Finally, a white tiger that jumps on your ex, but he didn't attack him. He just jumped on him. White in dreams often symbolizes purity, spiritual awakening, or peace. But when it shows up repeatedly and dramatically, it can also represent something powerful trying to get your attention. This was in April. Cats are typically associated with independence, feminine energy, intuition, and mystery. Mm-hmm. Wild cats add a layer of unpredictability, maybe reflecting untamed emotions or a sense of freedom or danger. Birds often symbolize messages, freedom, or spiritual growth. The white tiger is especially significant. It's a rare, powerful symbol. Tigers can represent strength, raw emotion, or repressed power. The fact that it jumped on him but didn't hurt him could symbolize a confrontation with something powerful. Truth, maybe, consequences, growth that he's facing or needs to face, but it's not attacking, it's revealing. So the overall interpretation, this dream seems to reflect a deep emotional or spiritual check-in with a past relationship. You're revisiting something you nurtured, the flowers, to see if it turned into anything. The sudden presence of all those white animals might be your subconscious way of bringing in clarity, truth, or divine intervention to show you things from a higher perspective. The white tiger jumping on your ex may mean he is being faced with the truth or power of what you two had, or that he's now dealing with the energy or consequences of your presence, your growth, or even your absence. In short, you may be subconsciously checking in to see if he grew from what you planted. And all these white animals, especially the powerful tiger, could represent your own spiritual clarity, growth, or even protection, reminding you of your worth, your strength, and your intuition. Bitch.
That's good. I would have interpreted that slightly different, but same vibe. Because you know what it reminded me of?
What?
The movie ATL. The white tiger is you, and you are T.I. Give me back my chain back. Yeah, bitch. I'm taking my independence back. You try to stomp it down.
And I couldn't.
Fuck you in that backyard
Fuck
for
you
and
in
shit.
the pennies.
Ain't that where baby girl got them fleas?
Yeah. And did.
It wasn't meant to be.
And it's crazy because like all of that.
Animals be knowing.
That she loved him though. And I really wanted to call her daddy and tell him that what had happened to her. But
Well,
like,
no.
okay, sorry. But like, you know, at the end of the day.
At the end of the day.
It's really interesting because like I look at that now and I was like, wow, I don't care what anybody says, I was really in love. And I thought that that was the one. And in that relationship though, I was trying so hard to be good, like to just make him proud of me. And the lesson is that's not what you do. And also like this whole rest of the year, this whole year and moving forward, I've had to learn to stand. I never really got with the whole, when people be like, I'm 10 toes down. I'm not good at 10 toes down. I'd be 3 toes down, 3.5 toes down. I'd be 3.5 toes down.
Which 3?
It'd be the last 3. It'd be the last 3.
And it ain't even your big toe.
It
You got
ain't
that
my-
big
so it
toe
ain't,
down.
it ain't strong. I'm not standing on no business. Ain't no business being stood on. And the lesson was I have to learn how to stand on it, how to stand on what I'm saying I want. This year has taught me to learn what the fuck do you want, bitch? Because you saying that you want something and that's not what you want. And I got a taste of what I said I wanted and that's, you don't know what you want. And you got to learn it. It's okay. It's okay. And you did it and you got embarrassed and you tried and you did it and you got to get up and you cried and you've been alone, but you okay because you got, I mean, that interpretation really stuck. I was like, you was trying so hard to be this perfect person because he was. I'm not saying he was, but that's how my mind thought. And that's just wild that I had that dream and I woke up and I was so disturbed and disrupted. And when ChatGPT told me that in April, I was crying. I was like, I remember telling him one night, we were having an issue, a conversation about something I did wrong, but it wasn't really wrong. This was just natural human nature. And I remember saying, I can be better. I remember saying that to him. That's wild, bro. That dream was like, bitch, stand up. Stand up. Come on. Get in alignment and stand up and stop. If you out here saying stuff like to somebody, man or woman, I could be better, you need to go.
And you know what? If you have a hard time telling your friends, like your closest, nearest, and dearest, not all of them, but the closest ones, where if you know that you really needed something, even if they gave you a hard time, they would help you. If you have a hard time telling them about what's really going on in your life, maybe you need to have a conversation with self and check in on what's actually happening and stop rationalizing things and like try your best. I know it's hard, but try your best to look at it black and white.
Yep.
To kind of check and see if it's okay and then talk to your friends too. I get it. It's hard and it's like it's always easier to see it on the other side. It's always easier to tell somebody what to do when you're not in the thick of it. But I will say, for me, as I've gotten older, my own experiences, listening to other people's experiences, and like lessening the judgment and like what I was taught, what people told me and what they taught me, and just like actually trying to look at things from my own perspective. It's like, gotta give people more grace, more patience, more understanding, because we're all just trying to figure it out.
And I'm glad that you said that because even that, the point that I'm at now, this time last year, absolutely not. I wouldn't have said anything like this, but even me giving him grace, I know that I've grown a lot because I look at it like we're all just trying to be better, and we're all trying to fight for our happiness and do what we know will make us move on or feel better. And some of us don't aim higher. Some of us don't know how to. And I even look at my ex-boyfriend, like, he was doing what he knew, and everybody has a version of their story of their breakup. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. There were things that I did that his version would make me sound like a villain. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to make him sound like one, but it's like, you are
the villain in my story, but in my story.
It's interesting because we're all really villains in somebody's story. Right. In somebody's story, the story is like, no, you did me dirty. Mm-hmm. And their version is like, no, nigga, you did me dirty. Mm-hmm. You like, it's just like, and it's just, when you can finally look at it like, you are a hurt, broken person, and you just trying to do what you thought was right. Mm-hmm. We all are
trying to figure it out.
We're all just trying to figure it out, and hopefully you take a moment hopefully you just take a moment to yourself to really figure it out, because I just don't think you can figure it out with people.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Relationship, romantic. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't be going through and coming out stronger how I feel like I am now if I was so focused on dating.
Oh, well, yeah. In that regard.
In that regard, it's like, I tried to go on a date last week and it was a mess.
Like when people say, the best revenge or the easiest way to get over somebody is to get under somebody new. I think that that's like fun advice. It's like joking advice or toxic advice. But when you really are like, I don't want to be on this hamster wheel anymore, I want to do something different, I don't see how people keep going and doing the same shit and just like, not exactly the same, but, I'll just tweak this. I mean, at some point, you got to take a little recess. You need to sit on the bench, ride that bench, red shirt yourself a year, something. I don't get it. I've done it multiple times, and I'll do it again if need be, because sometimes you have to take a step all the way back. Like when I said in the last episode, sometimes I think it's hard to share things that you're going through when they're still painful, when you haven't done your personal process for healing enough to share and be open to anything that anybody has to say, whether it's positive, negative, or neutral. You have to go through your own process. I don't know. I think it can be difficult, and I don't know how people do that with other people and listening to everybody else's opinion. To me, it becomes overwhelming.
To them, it does too. And they're not doing it.
And when I get overwhelmed, I'm definitely not my best self. I mean, it doesn't take much for me not to be my best self. But it's hard. And it's just like you have all of these things, and they're usually conflicting. It's just difficult. What do y'all do?
I'm glad that you said it's hard, because I get a lot of messages where people are always like, you're so vulnerable and you're so honest and you're so open, and thank you for that. And I love all of that. And I just think it's very important that people know that just because I do it, it is very hard. It's not like I do it and it's like, if y'all listen to Bree's episode where we're on, it got real vulnerable. Same with Jesse Woods. It got real vulnerable. And sometimes people send messages like, I would never share this. It's embarrassing. I feel that same way.
They sent that to you?
I get messages like that all the time. It's not in a negative way. It's just like they're saying what their thoughts are. Like, I would never, I've been through this too, but I would never tell anyone. Mm-hmm. And I think that it's very important to share some of your rawest moments when you're ready, because what it does is, first of all, we're all human. And I think that it makes it easier for people to understand, like, people be killing themselves over heartbreak. People be killing themselves over being broke. People be killing themselves over fearful things. And I am so thankful that I'm the type of person where it's like, I'm willing to stretch my mind. Stretching your mind means that you do things that are uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. You just do. And that doesn't mean that it's easy to do it. It doesn't mean it's easy to sit here and talk about a man that I just last year was boasting and bragging about, that did me very wrong. And me too. Like, I'm not saying it just to be a victim, but like, the shit ain't easy. That's what I'm saying. So when you are trying to be vulnerable and you're like, wow, this is hard, I'm not going to do it. That's not what you do. You stretch your mind. That's how you grow. That's how you think differently. That's how you do differently. And that's how you learn the lesson, essentially. You got to do things you don't want to do. That's why I tried out for the choir at church.
Did you ever get in the choir? Did you try again?
But they did reach out and say, you want to try it again? I was like, did somebody listen to the show? And I was like, y'all, don't feel bad. I'm actually not going to.
You're not going to try again?
No.
Why?
I don't want to now because now I done said
Now you
jokes
feel
and stuff.
awkward?
Yeah, now I feel awkward. I be sitting in rehearsal, but I don't want to be on the stage because now it's,
What you got to rehearsal for? You're not going to get up.
I'm
You
trying to
better put
learn
on
the
that robe.
songs. I want to learn. They don't wear robes. They wear jeans.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah,
you
so-
got a new church.
Yeah.
They real modern.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got baptismal pools and everything. I seen you.
And I
girl.
got dipped in one. You want to come to church with me one Sunday?
I will come.
You will?
Now that I know it's a real church, yeah, I wasn't sure. You know,
Yeah.
this
What's
is my
a not
thing.
real church? I don't know enough to know.
I think that now that you've been going to church, I didn't want to like taint your view because I have a tainted view of some churches in Atlanta. I don't like the money hungry churches.
Oh no.
The one to me,
I know what you mean. No.
it's hard because the church that I was in as a kid with my granddaddy is very different from all of the other churches. So it's just like it's always been hard for me to find somewhere that felt right and not like you trying to get us.
This don't even gotta feel right. First of all, money hungry. The church is in the high school. Our church
church
is, we
is
don't
what?
have a building.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
Okay, yeah. And it's yeah. So like
I mean, y'all was in a parking lot in the picture I saw.
It was-
But I was
yeah.
like, that's right, because you say anywhere. Because
Yeah.
what? I mean, I was in a river, like a public
that's
river.
so amazing.
That was scary, though. I stepped on a fish.
Wow.
But I did feel closer to Jesus.
I've been thinking about,
And
I'm
I
not
had
going to
a-
lie, you guys, I've been thinking about hosting a trip to Rome because I want to go see
Where?
Rome.
Italy?
Yeah.
Georgia.
I don't actually know. I was listening to a podcast
Oh.
and she said that she went to go see Paul's tomb or his.
Okay, if we talking about Bible people, we talking about over there.
Okay.
It's a Rome, Georgia up the road on the way to Tennessee.
No, okay, not
Oh.
Rome. Okay, definitely not Rome, Georgia. But then
Because
there's
it's a hot wing place that I want to go back
There's
to
also-
if you ever want to.
no, that's not it. That's not it. Also, Mount Sinai. You can go there. Did you know that? I'm highly considering.
Well, I mean, where
you can go.
I need to look at a map.
You can
Because some of these places, it ain't safe right now.
Well, you can go. So maybe not right now, but what I'm saying is I looked it up. I was like, Katie, I was like, when I was reading my Bible, I was like, Katie, does this still exist? Can you go to Mount Sinai and say, yeah? And TD Jakes actually went. And I was like,
When you go to Turkey, you should look up what is in Turkey. Because, you know, the names change. Look up the biblical
Yeah.
places that are in Turkey.
y'all about to see me wrapped up in Jesus garb. Praising and worshiping. I know he loved me.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so.
Okay, come to church with me. You want to come this Sunday? Please. This Sunday.
I think I can this Sunday. I was trying to remember if this is the weekend I go to the baby thing. Everybody having babies, and it's
I go to the
out.
10:45 service.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
As
gonna
long as it
remind you.
ain't
And you can bring a plus.
7:45.
You can bring a plus one.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I need to come and be by myself.
Okay.
I like my alone time or like time with the girls. I don't need no plus one.
Okay.
My plus one, if it's not Whitley's not welcome. I already know.
Well, speaking of plus ones, I don't have my Shasha no more. Rest in peace, baby girl. The house is so quiet and so lonely, bitch. I'm about to get a kitten because this man is getting away kittens. And I said, my sister said, Medina, don't do that. She don't even say so like this. She was like, black people don't do that. And I was like,
That's what I be thinking, and I am surprised she said that.
she was like, we're not going to eat your food if you have a cat. And I was like,
Because they climb on your counters and they rest
it's
in your
going to be
pots.
a black cat. That nigga, he can't get on the cat. He's going to know it. I'm going to put him, I'm going to treat it like a dog. I'm going to get a leash.
Okay.
He's going on walks. We're not doing this.
You gonna crate him?
I'm going to pick him up tomorrow. He's going on a road trip with me. I'm not
Oh,
playing.
where you going?
To Oklahoma.
Ooh.
That baby gonna have to learn.
How
He gonna
long
be.
is that?
It's an 11-hour drive.
It's just gonna be you and little kitty cat,
And my
black
brother.
cat.
And my
Oh,
brother.
Okay, your brother. Okay.
And it's I'm getting a little kitten because I don't have time for a puppy. It's too much. But I think I can
Yeah.
do a little cat. We gonna see how it goes. Everyone keeps saying we're black. Don't do that. And I'm like, well,
I have seen I don't know any, but I've seen a few black people get cats and they love them, like real black.
full
And-
blacks or half blacks?
No, I mean full blacks. That's why I said real blacks.
Okay. Because they ain't. They're gonna be mad. But I'm a real black.
Y'all know
and
what?
I think I'm gonna get a black cat, and I've already got a name picked out, and
What's his name? You gonna share?
Cranberry. I don't
Why
know.
Cranberry? Because
either-
Thanksgiving time.
Tink was like, "Can we name him Cranberry?" I was like, "We're gonna have a naming ceremony." My dad doesn't know we're bringing in. My mom doesn't. Mecca. I had a
hell.
crash out the other night because I was like, "I miss my dog so." I really miss Shy so much. I thought I saw her the other day, and then at first Mecca was like, "You can't bring the cat to my house," and then I was having a crash out, and she was like, "Bring the cat. Bring the cat. Bring the cat." And Tink was like, "Can we name him Cranberry?" I was like, "I kind of wanted to name him Otis." She was like, "What about
Otis?
Cranberry Otis?" And I was like, "Cranberry Otis Jamarcus Ali."
Yeah, because he needs a full name.
He needs a
if he's
full
gonna be a
name.
black cat.
He's gonna be a black
Whitley
cat.
Beyonce Gilbert.
You better not get on these counters because I'm talking. I will cut your paws
You gonna
off.
talk to him like a real child,
Get your
right?
ass off that counter. I'm not playing with you.
Exactly, and that's how you have a black
Cat.
animal child and not
How you say cat in Spanish? ¿Cómo se dice?
gato.
Come on, gato. I might name that nigga gato.
Okay, throw it in there for the middle name.
Okay, Cranberry Otis
Gato.
Jabarkis Gato Jenkins.
Wait, Cranberry Otis, Gato Jabarkis, or Jabarkis Gato? I don't think you need to throw the Gato in the middle so it can be Jabarkis Jenkins.
So-
Because it's got the, what is that called? What? Yes. Thank you.
So
Smart people
Cranberry Otis Gato Jabarkis. Ali.
Jenkins. Oh, wait.
Ali
where's
or Jenkins? I don't know. Just
Who is Jenkins?
nobody. It's a slave.
Is that Gucci Man? No, that was Davis. Ali.
Cranberry Jamarcus Gato
Ali.
Ali.
Yeah. We get real ethnic at the end. I like that.
Oh,
Mhm.
ethnic and powerful. That little cat. I'm bringing the cat up
Yeah,
in
we don't
here.
need Jenkins because you're right.
That little
Slavery.
nigga about to be a real one. Sit. I'm gonna be like, gato.
They had fucking monkeys in here.
They did?
Remember, little weird.
I do remember that.
Brought that fucking monkey in here.
My little cat, it's not gonna be no game. Sit down.
Well, I know you're gonna have his nails done, cause you know they like to.
I'm not getting his nails done.
Well, not done, but like trimmed. I mean,
See, and this is
well,
what
don't cats? They do the shh.
I gotta get a cat scraper.
What the fuck is that?
It's like a thing so they don't rip up the couch. And that's why I'm like, do I really want to do this?
Ooh, rip up the cat. Well, let me know what you decide. Now, how long you gonna be down in Oklahoma?
Just till Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Thanksgiving until Saturday. And then I'll bring him back. He got to get used to kids, though. I'm like, this is the perfect time.
I'm be down in Texas.
Yeah, he's going to get used to the kids. All the kids will be there. He got to get used to kids. I'm not playing with you because cats be bad.
They smother babies.
They smother. And good thing nobody's a baby because my dad's going to be so mad. You're eating pork. Now you got a cat. What's happening down there in Atlanta? Come home.
I'm living life. I'm just exploring. I'm on a
And
sabbatical.
I'm lonely. I'm like, I'm y'all's only child who don't got no kids or
You
a
should
person.
tell him, you know what? Maybe you should come visit me. But I will. Your daddy ain't like my daddy. I would never compare the two. But I did give my daddy a hard time about never visiting me.
My dad don't visit me either.
Yeah, but your daddy is a different kind of daddy than my daddy. I'm saying he's better.
He don't visit.
Well, not
he
about
threw the journal away
visiting.
that I got
mean,
him.
just like, okay. But I mean, just like as a dad. Okay. I just would never compare anybody to my damn daddy. He gonna be mad when he hear this, and so are the cousins run and tell that like you do every Thanksgiving. They've been doing this shit for 8 years. Remember when I told you?
I do.
I'll tell y'all again. If you're a new listener, the first and only time I ever spent Thanksgiving with my daddy's family, I took that. GB, don't make this clip, but I took that Thanksgiving plate and I turned it upside down in the trash can, and I ain't been back since. And
They gonna hear it
they'll
again.
never see me again. Tell Michi, go tell everybody, like y'all always do.
Thanksgiving tea.
I'll have more. Maybe I just need to go home tonight and just record a bunch of shit for Patreon and actually post it.
I need to put some shit on Patreon too. Maybe we should put that.
We should just, maybe that's what we need to do. Get together and just rant and rave.
Maybe
I recorded some stuff, but the sound was bad. I was outside.
We'll probably still appreciate it. Maybe that dream that I described, should that go on Patreon?
Oh, yeah, that would be a good one.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Okay, well.
You're really sick.
I'm not sick. I'm choking.
Okay, y'all.
Well, it's time for us to go.
It is. It's well past the time.
And I have to tinkle. Check the description box.
Please.
Thank you for listening. I hope that you guys enjoy the time with your family if you can. I hope you enjoy our stories about our families if you can't. Or even if you can.
I have a community event. This is my first time doing this. December 6th. Mrs. Claus will be there. You can bring your children. It is family friendly.
Where's
It'll
it at?
Be at Keller Williams, Buckhead. And I hope that you come. It's a free event. We'll have cocoa. We will have the cocoa bar is trying to force me to have alcohol, but so there may or may not be alcohol, but this is for the children. Come. I'm very nervous about it because I've never done like a community event. It's like, and if you're wondering who's going to be Mrs. Claus, it's me. So come. It's free. Register on Eventbrite. I got a whole outfit. Bring your kids. They can write letters. We'll have cookies. We'll have snacks. It's from 1 to 3, December 6th, Keller Williams, Buckhead.
All right. Well, on that note, you guys, follow us on Instagram. We're at CockTales Podcast. I'm at Kiki Said So.
I'm at Coffee Bean Bean.
And until next week, you guys, goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye. 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 Population. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Wait on the drive. Bye. Bye. Bye.